Hello students, welcome again. Students, in today's lecture, we want to understand the origin of expressionist drama in English literature. We will also discuss the important definitions and features of this particular genre of drama which flourished in the beginning of the 20th century. So now let's begin to discuss how this type of drama became popular. Actually, it comes from the word expressionism. Expressionism is a literary movement which became very popular in art and literature in the beginning of the 20th century, and it emerged from Germany, and then it was popularized in United States of America, Spain, China, and Europe also. This genre, this type of drama, which is known as expressionist drama, was actually a reaction against realism and naturalism. Now, realism and naturalism, these were separate literary movements of the Victorian age, 19th century. Okay, August Strindberg and Frank Wedekind, they are considered as the founders or pioneers of expressionist drama. But some critics also believe that the first real expressionist play was written by George der Butler. It was written in German language. If you translate this title, it is The Beggar, which was first performed in 1917. So all in all, about the origin, you remember it comes from Germany in the beginning of the 20th century, and it's a reaction against naturalism and realism which existed in the previous time, 19th century. Now, the basic question that comes to our mind is what this drama is. Then, as you can see on the screen, expressionist drama is a genre. It is a type, okay, in which inner psyche of the character is expressed. See, in the beginning of the 20th century, there was a development of psychology, and the psychologists like Sigmund Freud proved that the reality is not what we see with our eyes. So, the reality that you see in the outside world is not real. The real world is inside the mind of the people. Okay, so 90% of the reality is within the mind. These literary people, these dramatists, they wanted to express this inner reality of the character. Okay, so expressionist drama is a drama in which the inner life or the inner reality, inner psyche of the character is expressed. Mainly, this type of drama is highly forceful and violent, okay, and mostly expressed the distressed emotions, okay. So the unhappiness and isolation of the modern man was mainly projected in this type of drama. Another question is, what are the important features or characteristics or elements of expressionist drama? Then I have enlisted 9 important points. Number one, what are the themes? Then you should remember the major themes presented by the expressionist drama are dissatisfaction, confusion, and isolation. You see, you try to connect these themes with the times of the beginning of the 20th century. Beginning of the 20th century, we have the First World War. Millions of people lost their lives in the beginning, okay, and there was much confusion all around. People were feeling isolation and dissatisfaction in life. So these themes were mainly presented by the dramatists. Moreover, the characters whom you see on the stage, they are mostly impersonal and nameless. No names are given to the characters. As you can see in case of Macbeth, Othello, King Lear, Hamlet, some names are personal names are given to the characters by William Shakespeare. But if you read the expressionist drama, these characters are mostly nameless and they are mostly wearing masks. Okay, so you can say the ancient device of mask drama was revived in the beginning of the 20th century. Here, there is no concern with the everyday life and realities. So, the real problems that we see in the society, they have not been presented by these people. Why? Because they wanted to focus on the inner reality, not the external reality. Okay, and that's why their presentation was subjective and arbitrary. Subjective means personal. Okay, so the presentation was mostly personal, not impersonal. Moreover, the plot construction, the kind of plot construction that you see in traditional drama is not found here, because here there is no unity of time, there is no unity of place, and no unity of action. So the traditional idea of exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and denouement, they are not presented here. Moreover, the language which is used by the dramatist is highly fragmented. It is in tits and bits. Okay, so broken language, the grammar is violated, and the sentences are also not complete. So incomplete sentences, no grammar, and such distorted and disordered language is mostly used by the dramatist. Moreover, you all of a sudden, you find a long lyrical speech which seems like a cry. You feel as if the characters are crying. Okay, so such is the scene, and this type of speeches, they give a shock to the audience most of the times. Moreover, in these drama you find unusual setting. Okay, you see the walls in the house, they are leaning on the characters. You feel as if they will fall down on the protagonist. Moreover, the windows which you see here, they might light up like eyes spying on the secret and or secret of the characters. Okay, the trees which are presented on the stage, they might take on the shape of the skeleton. Okay, and they create a feeling of terror and death in the drama. As you can see in this picture, you see the three characters are sitting on the table, but the walls which you see behind them, they are leaning as if you feel that they will fall down on the characters. In this another picture, you can see there is a tree. Okay, the character is speaking here on the stage, and behind the character there is a tree, and the shape of the tree looks like a skeleton. Okay, a ghost. So this creates the element of terror and horror in such place. So these were the things. What are the major important expressionist plays which were popular in the beginning of the 20th century? Then you should remember this name, Murderer, the Hope of Women, which was written in 1909. Then Eugene O'Neill also wrote another expressionist play, The Emperor John's, okay, which was published in 1921. The Adding Machine by Elmer Rice in 1923, and Bury the Dead, published in 1936 by an American dramatist, Irwin Shaw. So these are some of the major expressionist plays written in English literature. All in all, let me conclude the whole idea by saying that expressionist drama was a reaction against naturalism and realism. Okay, expressionist drama expresses the inner reality of the character, inner psyche of the character, and this type of drama does not follow the traditional pattern of plot construction and characters and setting. You find unusual language, unusual setting, and unusual characters. So here we come to the end. Please do share this video among all your friends and classmates. Thank you for watching. Thank you.